Hi, Ruth Ann McKinnon here. I'm just going to do a quick film on my empties so that I can get rid of these bottles and move on to something new. So I'm just going to get started. These are bottles that I have perhaps purchased over the last couple of years, but have just finished up in the last couple of months. So the first one I have here is a Summer Freshie. This one is by Caribbean Joe. This is just called For Women. Yeah, Caribbean Joe For Women. And a beautiful bottle. It's a tester, so there's no top. This is a nice, fresh, fruity fragrance. Slightly tropical, I would say. Not a great performer. A little better than a body spray. I would say 2 hours max. But very pretty. But I would not repurchase this because of performance issues. But if it lasted, this would be a staple in my summer fragrance wardrobe. But as it is, just not good enough to repurchase. Next up, I have, this is called, this is by Revlon, and this is called Love Is On. And I had featured this in a haul that I had done before last Christmas. And I bought this kind of impulsively because it had been featured on Fragrantica. And it actually was really pretty. I really enjoyed it. It performed better than I expected. It would probably be 3 to 4 hours, so not great. And it's supposed to be just a 2-noter, and it's berries and lemon. But that's not what I got out of this. What I smelled with this was, if any of you remember, or if you were into those cinnamon red hot candies, when you first pop them in your mouth, instead of being hot and cinnamony, they were sweet. And how those tasted is how this smelled to me. Every time I sprayed it on, I was like, oh, cinnamon red hots. But there's no cinnamon note, and it doesn't smell spicy. So I can't really explain that to you other than that delicious, sweet taste when you first would pop them in your mouth. Very pretty. And on eBay, these bottles, this is just a 1.7. It comes off, the top comes off like that. These are under $10. So I just might repurchase this for use on vacations. I like to take these little perfumes with me when I go like on a weekend or a long weekend, because I really did enjoy it. It's very pretty. Next up, I have Tracy by Tracy. This is a very inexpensive designer brand. Tracy makes clothing and handbags, I believe. Anyway, this is one of my staple fragrances for use in fragrance-free zones. It's got a light floral, powdery, it smells a lot like a nice lotion. And the lotion that it resembles is Jergens, the original Jergens, the one that smells kind of cherry almond. It doesn't smell exactly like that, but it's very similar. And I've seen other reviewers say that they agree that that's similar. So I wear this whenever I wear that lotion, which is a scent that I really do like. And so I already have a backup bottle of this. Very pretty fragrance. Next up, I have Joop or Joop. I have seen European reviewers pronounce this Joop. I tend to, in my mind, pronounce it Joop. Okay, so this is Le Bain, or Le Bain, and this is an eau de parfum. This is a vanillic, fresh, right out of the bath or the shower kind of fragrance. So it smells soapy, but yet it's also vanillic, and it's absolutely beautiful. This one performs really well, at least 6 hours. And this, again, is another fragrance that's safe to wear in perfume-free zones. As long as you don't overspray it, it just smells like you just got out of the shower and you used a really nice soap. If you really spray it strongly, it has more of a vanilla scent, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I do have a backup bottle, and this is one that I hope to always have in my collection because I just absolutely love it. Next, I have Loves Baby Soft. This is a body mist. This is not even an EDP. It's just straight up body mist. So this does perform just much like a body spray. So it's pure baby powder with a little bit of pink musk, I would say, mixed in. I have gone through probably 30 bottles of this in my lifetime. This was the scent of my, not even my teenage years. This goes back to my childhood. This is the fragrance that all of us girls wore back in the 70s when I was a child, elementary school age, and absolutely love it. Unfortunately, it's been reformulated to the point that it's just really, really light and soft. The color of the juice now is barely detectable pink, where it used to be kind of the color of the cap here. It was a much richer scent, and now it's just so light that I'm not sure if I'll repurchase it someday. If I'm feeling really nostalgic, I just might, but as of now, I'm not planning to. But if you like baby powder, this is one to try. And I have 2 left. This one is Brooks Brothers. You can see the name on it, Brooks Brothers, New York. So this is, this kind of channels, the kinds of scents that you get from Burberry. It's kind of a musky pink floral with a little patchouli. So it smells kind of preppy. It's a white, ironed white shirt kind of scent. Goes great with a blazer. Very, very feminine, very pretty. Didn't perform as well as I would like, so it mostly got used as a room spray and a bedding spray, but absolutely gorgeous. Very rosy, floral, but more musky, patchouli-like. I would say the performance was 3 to 4 hours, no more than 4, if that, but really pretty. If this was a good 6 to 8 hours, it would be, again, I could say this many, many times about my collection, it would be one of the staples of my collection. But because it just doesn't perform that well, it won't be that kind of a staple. So I don't plan to repurchase, but it is really pretty. And I have one left, and this is Burberry Brit Rhythm. When I first purchased this, I got it a blind buy. YouTube made me buy it. Kind of a fragrance. It's got a really pretty bottle, doesn't it? This I expected more from. When I first sprayed it, that pink pepper note in the opening was so strong that I really didn't care for it, but I grew to love it. And that happens to me fairly often in perfume collection for me, is when I buy something and I don't like it, if I keep at it, it's not that I'm forcing myself, but it just seems like there's something in my brain that just clicks eventually, and then I really will enjoy a fragrance. And this is one that I almost became addicted to, so as you can see, I went through it really fast. This only took me a couple months to go through, and it's a full 100 ml bottle, so I do plan to repurchase this. This does perform really well. Great summer scent. Again, it's what I would describe as a crisp white t-shirt kind of scent. Great for daytime wear. Not particularly sexy, but very clean, a little soapy, musky, white floral, but not, I shouldn't even say white floral. There are florals blended in this perfume, but I don't smell any. What I smell when I sprayed this perfume was purely pink pepper and musk, and that's it. But if you like those 2 notes, this is a fragrance for you, and this is not very expensive, under $30, easily purchased at discount sites. So those are my empties for this month, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.